Colman Domingo. Colman Domingo is certainly making the rounds. I have been a huge fan of his for a long time. He has always been a supporting actor for the most part, but he's one of those actors that when you see his work, it's hard to deny the man's talent. And recently, when we sat here and talked about the rumor that he might be cast as Kang the Conqueror in the MCU, um, I was just fine with it because to me, I was like, this guy, um, he really has range. And I've told y'all before, when I talk about range, I'm talking about not the fact that you're in a lot of movies. I'm talking about um you really transform in your movies and you're undecided. Like people can't say, oh, well, you're the same person from this movie that you are in that movie. So even when I got a chance to meet him, at Critics Choice and other places, um, I made sure to like really tell him that. I really was like, look, like you are really, really talented. We recently just saw him in The Color Purple. He played Mister, which is not an easy role to play, and he crushed it easily. In my opinion, like I didn't like him, like I hated his character. You know what I'm saying? So before this man, we just saw that he got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, which is great. And the nominations can usually do a lot of good for certain actors because it gets your name out there. And when you get out there and you're nominated, you get more opportunities. But my man said, I'm not waiting because it's time for the takeover. And this man, in like just a couple days, first we had him in Color Purple. Great. Then we had him in Rustin. Wonderful. Then we had him rumored to be Kang the Conqueror. Now, my man is out here saying, I'm about to sing y'all a little tune as Nat King Cole because he is set now to star and direct in the Nat King Cole biopic. Okay. Says here, Domingo will be starring as the legendary singer Nat King Cole in a movie musical from a script he co-wrote. He will also be making his feature directing debut on the project. Now, for those of y'all that don't know about Nat King Cole, of course, he is a very famous and influential, singer from the past. But Variety brought up a very interesting story point that I didn't know. I didn't know about this. Um, but here's what he said here. It says it's not known yet which period Domingo's film will focus on. One of the most notable moments of Nat King Cole's life was on April 10th, 1956. While performing before an all-white audience in Birmingham, Alabama, uh, a group of four white men attacked him while performing. After the authorities apprehended the men, the singer returned to the stage with the remaining audience members giving him a 10-minute standing ovation. Wow. I can already see if he puts that scene in there, that's going to be a powerful moment. I didn't know that fact. I didn't know that about Nat King Cole. Like the only thing I can say is like I know of some Nat King Cole songs, Unforgettable. I know some of that, but I didn't know that's what he went through. I mean, of course, it's the 1950s, segregation, of course, racism is at the all-time thickness. But man, you put that in the biopic in a movie, and if you shoot that well and perform it, which I know this dude can perform his butt off, that's gonna be a hit, I think. So that right there, my man is doing his thing as Nat King Cole, but he said, hold on, hold up, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Because clearly he was like, not only am I going to play Nat King Cole, but this man is also going to play Daddy Jackson. That's right. Colman Domingo is also now cast as Joe Jackson in the upcoming Michael Jackson biopic. Wow, wow, wow. This man right now is taking over. We talked about this Michael Jackson pick, which basically is going to be done by Antoine Fuqua, the Equalizer director, Training Day. We also know that Michael Jackson is going to be played by Jafar Jackson, his nephew. So that's going to be interesting. And now you got the man. He fresh off of playing Mr. It's the same guy. It's the same energy. So if you know he can do Mr., he could easily do Joe Jackson. Easily. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, because I know some of y'all probably already talking about it. He's getting the push. And I'm fine with it because I love him as an actor. But I'd be lying if I said I did not feel like, or if it didn't come off as, my man took. Y'all ever watch that? It's almost like the Highlander. Or if y'all remember that Jet Li movie, The One. When one of your variants die off, the energy goes into the others. And y'all know who else had a push like this? Jonathan Majors. Is it any coincidence that the moment my man Jonathan Majors got taken off the roster, y'all remember Jonathan was on the rise. My man was doing movie after movie after role after role. And all that energy is coming to Coleman's way. Now, I'm not mad at this. Shout out to Colman. I wish him all the best success because this man deserves his time in the sun. But what I do have a problem with, and I hope this is not a continuation of a certain trend, which is, even Chadwick talked about this, there can only be one at a time. That's what I'm hoping is not the case. And what I mean by that is there's always the elevation of one black man or woman at a time. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, and now Colman Domingo. You don't see a whole bunch elevating at the same time. But man, when they say, man, this is the guy, that's it. And that's what you're going to get that push from. Jonathan Majors was going to be that guy. Y'all remember when Michael B. Jordan was in every black movie he could be in? He was always, y'all remember that? Not saying he's done and washed up, but I'm just saying it's only one at a time. At least that's the way it feels sometimes. Shoot, they be doing that with Viola Davis too. Anyway, I am ecstatic for my brother here. I think that it is great that he is getting these opportunities. He's been in this game for a long time. He has not gotten a lot of attention, in the past. So I'm like, yo, man, whatever. As long as you're going to do it, I'm rooting for you regardless because I know you deserve it. You work hard. So shout out to Colman Domingo. Excuse me, I will be supporting every one of those films. I'll be watching all the TV series, all that stuff. Shout out to him and best of luck. But y'all let me know. What do you think about Colman taking over? Okay, my man is in every conversation. He's getting that push. He's getting his own movies. Y'all let me know. What do you think about Colman? Are you interested in the Nat King Cole movie? Are you interested in him playing Joe Jackson? Does it make you want to watch the Michael Jackson biopic even more? Whatever you think, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.